What's the motherfucking deal? Sauce Nation, what's fucking shaking? Man, let me get situated, settled in, all that other good shit. We got to talk about a few things tonight. We're gonna talk about the Rockets taking on the motherfucking Heat. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, let me make sure I take note of that. Wise King Foka. Let's see. And make sure I hook y'all up with that sauce. I'll get that done. The real fam and man things. All right. So like I say, man, look, I'm right on the minute, man. Chill. So like I said, I'm just trying some new things. Just trying a couple of different looks. So some things may be awkward, some things may stick. Just trying different feels. Just working on some things, trying to see what I can come up with, man. I got to see what's shaking and what's not. So we're gonna try some different things in the next few weeks. You know, like I say, we just gotta find the sauce, man. We gotta find the right sauce. But I appreciate it if you like it. Thank you. So like I say, we'll talk about 3 points to ponder, and why I feel like the Rockets are gonna get back on track. We're gonna talk about Kevin Durant, bitch ass, with his little low, weak ass motherfucking beef and shit, or what I don't even want to call it beef. It's, he just mad because, you know what I'm saying, Capella hair ain't as nappy as his, and Capella shit barely been in America for a little while. Ignore that little ticker bar text. That's the old text. My fault. I need to change that little shit down there. I forgot that shit was even fucking clicking, so I meant to change that. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying some different stuff, man. Just we'll see how it works. Like I said, I kind of made this shit at the last minute, but I want to do some different things. Thank you. The right sauce. That's funny. Okay. Hold on, we got the dancing JJ in the mix already. I appreciate that, Mr. McCullough. You know what I'm saying? You know, the mix got to show love for one another. You know what I mean? Let me clean some of the rest of this stuff up I got going on here. So I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that love. And so, yeah, like I say, thank you. And if I haven't mentioned before, the podcasts are up and on iTunes, on Google, on all the stuff, so no excuses. So make sure you check those out. Make sure you get in on that. And then, okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what's up, man. Yeah, like I say, man, also, yes, I'm asking you guys if you are interested and you like the sauce and you like the flavor, to be willing to commit to at least a dollar a month to the Patreon, because like I said, I'm trying to work on doing some new things, and I want to dedicate a little bit more time to the sauce, and I want to be able to bring you guys some better videos, better streams, and things like that. So I truly appreciate that, Mr. White Persuasion, Senior Saucy yourself. Well, man, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about what's going on around town. Let's talk about how the national media is still fucking hating on us, but that's some shit that ain't gonna ever change, man. That's just something we got to get used to. I'm gonna talk about the fucking situation, like I say, with Durant talking shit, I guess, if you want to call it talking shit. Fuck Kevin Durant. Nobody, that fucking snake, ain't nobody afraid of him. Oh shit, I'm fucking all the shit up. I've got the wrong image going on right there. Doing too much at one time. And also shout out to Mr. White Persuasion for that background, because that's a dope ass background right there. Let me bring up my little shits. You know, I'll be trying to do my little thing. All right. So we're gonna get into the points to ponder first, and let's go ahead and just jump right into it. If I could click on the right shit, it would be nice. And the first point to ponder, I'm going to slide them right over here in the corner. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all can read the little bottom of that shit. Like I say, it's a little bit poorly planned, but we'll work it out. Is they're back. Finally, the Rockets will be putting a completely healthy team on the court, and not just necessarily healthy, because everybody was healthy or healthy enough to play last time, but we're talking about guys, the entire roster finally being there, finally being in place, and getting to see that Rockets team that we saw in the beginning of this year that was annihilating people. And I feel like we should expect to see that again now, because not only, because Harden's back, and Harden has came back and he's brought some defense with him, but also the rotation is going to look a little bit different. We know D'Antoni likes to run a little bit of a short rotation, but when you got Gordon and Green coming off the bench, you're talking about guys who can account for, at least 40 points in between them easily. You know what I mean? But you're at least looking at 30 or 40 points coming off the bench every night. Then, like I said, with Harden, with Muthaf, with Ariza, now both of those guys being back, that's the reason we were top 5 in defense earlier in the year. And as soon as Muthaf went down, you saw how that shit declined. Y'all saw what he did against Golden State, and he gave it to you on both ends on the floor. You know what I'm saying? He scored, I want to say 14, and then he ended up, playing some pretty solid defense. So you definitely gotta account for that. Yeah, that's what I said. That boy was just out there talking crazy, dog. Fucking Kevin Durant. But so you definitely got to account for this to see that whole healthy Rocket squad. Now, don't let's not get it twisted. The Heat have been playing well. If it comes down to a late game, it can be dangerous, because the Heat have been winning a lot of their close games as of late. But I don't see it being close. I see the Rockets jumping out to an early lead and not looking back anytime soon. I expect to see a lot of that coming up for the next few games, to be honest with you. So, that's the first point to ponder as we're talking about the Houston Rockets. The second point to ponder, maybe the most important point, maybe not, we'll see, is we're talking about the perfect trio. Right now, these three guys playing together are 17-0. That's not a fluke. That's not, just a random stat. That's happening for a reason. Not for Ariza, but Ariza's a part of that. But it's happening for a reason. This combination right here may not be on the radar as some other people's big threes. But you're talking about, this is like I say, people are underestimating this. People aren't seeing what I'm seeing when I look at this Rockets team. You got your big three right here. You got James. He's the best in the league right now. He is the MVP. You have Chris Paul, is a guy who's capable of leading a team. He's not necessarily in the MVP conversation. People want to start saying shit like that to try to deter from James, but the same people who will do that are trying to say that, that Kevin Durant and Steph Curry should be the MVP. It's stupid shit. So what I'm saying is you have to account for Capella can give you 20 and 10. You know what I'm saying? With both those guys on the court, Capella can easily give you 20 and 10. Because like I say, he's going to score because of all the attention that they draw, and he's going to easily get those rebounds, get those putbacks, things like that. You just have to worry about Capella when he's up against another a top-tier big. That's when he tends to struggle a little bit. But they still find ways of getting him open and then, like I say, being able to stretch the floor and do things and still be able to get their buckets. So you're talking about right here, James is averaging 30. You got Chris Paul averaging about 20. You got Capella, I think he's somewhere like 15 points a game. So right there, you're talking about 65 points. You're talking about Gerald Green. You're talking about Eric Gordon, even though he had a horrible horrible game last game. Went like 0 for 9 from 3, something like that, crazy. And we still beat the Warriors. Never was out of it, even with all those bad shots. You have to account for 100 points. I mean, easily 105 points right there. Because you're talking about, like I say, Green and Gordon coming off the bench. That's 20 and 20 right there. So that's 100 points right there. You got a guy like Muthaf to step in and do his thing, and you get these other guys to do their thing. You're talking about a very high-scoring offense. And if PJ Tucker can get it back, if Ryan Anderson just rebounds the way he did, if he rebounds like that for the rest, I'd be okay with his fucking contract. If he plays again the way that for the rest of the season, the way he played against the Warriors, he got a couple little buckets, but the way he rebounded, I'll be okay with that. I'd be just fine with that. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, Gordon's just been real up and down right now. The other thing, like I say, so that's the second point to ponder as we're talking about, the Rockets versus the Miami Heat tonight. The third point to ponder is I think something has changed in this organization, in this locker room after the Clippers game. And after that Clippers game, I think the mentality may have changed. I think that they saw how the media did it, blew it out of proportion, and just made it a big thing. They were the only ones to receive some type of punishment for it. All the negative, all the bad blowback, not Tariq Black, all the negative blowback fell upon the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? And they got all the punishment for it. That was all the hate and all the shit. We got the fucking suspensions and all those other things, and we still won both of those games with those suspensions, which is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm missing a bunch of chat. My fault. And a matter of fact, if I didn't say the roll call to start off the stream, man, go ahead, let's get that roll call in. As a matter of fact, if you're not from Houston, make sure you shout out your city, state, wherever you're from. If you are from Houston, man, make sure you shout out your side so I can show you some love. I'm mad I forgot to do that. But like I said, we're talking about the third point to ponder as we do that. You know what I'm saying? And what's the motherfucking deal to everybody who I may have missed? You know what I'm saying? I think now they have a new mentality, a mentality of, hey, it's us versus them, and fuck everybody else. And that's the mentality I want them to have, because we already know that this team can play with any team assembled in the world, apparently, and they can compete. People are, can they do it for 7 games? Well, we'll find out. We may not need all 7. This team can play. This team is real. It's just that the names that we're hearing, to other people, they may not have been making a splash around the league or whatever it is. People are now, they're on the Warriors, and, people don't give Houston credit for shit. But we have a nice fucking team assembled here, and I think people tend to underestimate, exactly like Jay just said, they underestimate the Rockets. And, they just don't give us the credit that's due, and that's fine, because what happens is, oh, these guys came out of nowhere, and oh my God, look, man, we've been here. Y'all just hadn't been paying attention. So I think if the Rockets embrace this new mentality, fuck trying to be flashy and impressive, go out there, do like you gotta play fucking ball till the fucking clock strikes you. I don't care. Don't ever fucking let up. Score easy layups on their motherfucking Damian Lillard. Fuck Damian Lillard. Dame Dollar. Motherfucker Dame 50 Cent. Fuck that. Dame Quarter. Whatever. Anyway, they need to embrace that shit, dog. Become the bad boys. You know what I'm saying? Get out there, make it rain in motherfuckers' faces. Don't feel sorry for it. Play great defense. You got great defensive presence now. Like I say, with Muthaf back, Tucker there, Ariza back, you're going to be able to put pressure on motherfuckers the entire game. The third point to ponder is it's us versus them. And if they ain't with us, they fucking against us. We see how all the ex-Rockets that jump ship, they just immediately jump ship because they knew that over here we had something good going. So they feel fucked up about it because they got kicked out of off the winning team, And I'd feel fucked up about it too, I guess, but if it ain't nothing but love. It's a business, but y'all mad about it, so fuck y'all. Y'all no longer get this Red Nation love. It is what it is, so fuck them. But that is the third point to ponder as we're going into tonight's game. Things to think about as this game gets rolling. So let me pull up this thing here and let's see what y'all talk about in this old chat action, man. I know we're talking Rockets. Of course we're talking Rockets. But what do y'all think about that bullshit ass Vrabel talking about we were scared of Mariota, dog? What kind of shit is that? Okay, see, here's what I hate, dog. I hate the fact that they motherfuckers tried to play us like OKC beat us with CP3 and Harden. CP3 didn't play that game. It took that whole big 3 to play. They beat us by 5 points, and Harden went off. And was Muthaf hurt around that time? Like I say, right? Yeah, I think he was hurt. He was already hurt then. Man, OKC is a solid defense, but we bring defense too. When we're healthy, we bring that same fucking defense, dog. We bring just as good a defense and a way better offense. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even close. I don't feel like they fucking with us. And what's going to happen is when we get to a situation where we can really pull off and get a lead on them and we can hold that type of, they're going to start getting frustrated, getting mad, and the ego's going to start kicking in. When the shit was close, it was 3-on-1, yeah, they were cool, they was happy. But when they really see that they can't compete with a real team in the fucking West, yeah, they might be able to fuck with them other motherfuckers, but a real healthy team, they not fucking with us, dog. OKC ain't on our level. And they're going to implode because Paul George is going to bounce. And fucking Carmelo's gonna bounce. He gonna try to come to Houston. We're gonna be like, I don't even know, player. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for real. And we might let him in. We'll have to see. I have to think about it. But the fourth point to ponder is Green gonna drop. Yeah, Green to fuck around and drop 25, 30 on the motherfucker. If he get the, you know what I'm saying? He started getting the fucking getting good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Paul George. I'm saying Paul George going to bounce, man. Man, I'd play them on the first before they get organized because, like I say, that's when motherfuckers go. That's when you're going to start seeing egos, dog, because it's the regular season right now. They finally getting it together. They was on the brink of not making the playoffs, so that was a problem. So once they kind of got in the mix and got in the conversation, now they kind of cool, they comfortable. But as soon as they get in the playoffs, it's going to be another problem because Russell going to want to get his. Paul George does not want to stay in OKC, so he going to try to shine so he can go and get his wherever else he won't want to go. And Carmelo don't want to stay in OKC, so he going to be trying to shine so he can get some interest elsewhere. And that's where you going to see them egos come back. Motherfuckers going to want to be the motherfucker taking the final shot and doing all this, that, and the third. It depends, man. It fucking depends. It depends on who they get matched up against. The West going to be tough, man. The West going to be real tough. No Deron Williams. RJ Hunter, I haven't got to see what he really brings to the table. I didn't really catch him that last. I know he got in and got like an assist. So I haven't really had a chance to look at him. I demand more from Zochi. Look, I ain't got time for all this hurt shit, man. Look, he got to get in the motherfucking, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just fucking with Zochi, though. He going to be all right. He just needs some, like, we need to get back to that situation where we were blowing teams out so that way he can get on the court and just get a feel for the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody know that Russ is a stat pattern, dog. Like, that motherfucker ain't really tripping on fucking winning at all. He just got a check, so he cool. He knows as long as he stay in OKC, he'll be treated like a king. They'll be happy with whatever he do. It'll be a similar to Iverson situation. And I can understand. At first, I don't see how motherfuckers just fuck with fucking Russell Westbrook like that. But I can understand because I used to be a big ass Iverson fan, and Iverson is basically Russell Westbrook, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. It's still like I'm still getting used to saying, Chris Paul is a Rocket. It's like I mean, of course we know it. He's been balling and all that other good shit. Because at first I was just, I wasn't super big on the trade. I was being emotional, acting like a broad about it. Yeah, I'll be honest. But once we got over the bullshit and the logic kicked back in like it was supposed to, it's a good deal, man. I'm almost really looking forward to hearing some other third big name in Houston. Well, right now with fucking Deshaun Watson, with all these things that's going on, I expect some shit to happen. Houston is going to be on the map sports-wise. People are going to start paying more attention. The Astros are going to be hot again. The Texans are going to be exciting to fucking watch. The Rockets, they might fuck around and take it all. Let's just be careful. Like, I ain't, we're going to knock on wood and hope everybody stay healthy and everything. But the Rockets, it's not improbable for it to happen. If you're talking about a handful of teams that could win it, it would be really the Warriors or the Rockets, because nothing in the East is really competing with that. You know what I'm saying? The Cavs are a mess right now. Boston ain't built to beat the Warriors. Fucking who else? Toronto's good, but they not gonna beat the Warriors. Like I say now, if we get it, now those would be some interesting matchups, but I really don't see the motherfuckers fucking with us for a 7-game series. So I think, like I say, to me, honestly, the championship it goes by way of the Western Conference Finals, and that's who your champion is gonna be. Yeah, Toronto. I'm not gonna completely sleep on them, but I just don't. I just don't see him being able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, let me say, third big name would be Scarlett. Garrett Cole is a steal. Man, I'd have to go with Capella, man. Like, I like what DeAndre Jordan brings to the table. He has more athleticism, but Capella, he's already in the groove. I think he understands how much he benefits by being here in Houston. I think the fact that he has Akeem training him is something to consider. I think he understands that he's eaten heavily due to CP3 and James Harden. I think you try to keep him. I'm not too worried about him in free agency. I think he'll do the smart thing, and he'll stick around. I'd pick James Harden. I'd pick James Harden just to start the rumors. Like, LeBron can do one or two things. You either pick James Harden or you pick Kyrie. Just so the media fucking talks about you. I'd pick Kyrie just to fucking troll Kyrie. That's what I would fucking do. That's exactly what I do. Because Kyrie be liking the pictures and all the little shit with Bron be cussing, fussing, be mad and all that shit. I'd pick Kyrie just to troll fucking Kyrie, dog. That's what I'd really do. But I know he wants to win. And if you want to win, you're going to pick the best player in the league, and that's James Harden, dog. But I would fucking, dog. I would fucking troll the shit out of Kyrie, dog. Yeah, I miss playing with you, man. Come on back over here, Kyrie. I'm gonna pick you first. Shit, that shit would piss Kyrie the fuck off, dog. That shit would be hilarious, though. And the Bucks fired their head coach. Wow. Shit. Who's the better basketball player? Right now, I'm probably a little rusty, but in prime, I don't think none of them niggas would want it with me on the court, dog. In my prime, it wasn't happening, dog. I was skywalking back then. Now, shit, I'd be lucky if I get a foot off the ground. But shit, that would never happen. That would never happen. You said, they can't keep. Oh shit. Had a long ass cigarette. That's crazy, dog. That's the crazy shit that I'm talking about, man. Like I say, in the league, ain't nobody safe. That's why I say Bill O'Brien can't even feel safe if they motherfucking me with this extension. You don't perform, dog. It's over with, man. So the Bucks are the AC, man. Okay. They in the conversation. You got to be happy about that. I don't know what else they want, man. What they want that motherfucking man to do, to suit up? Like, shit. That's fucking crazy. But I don't know. I have no idea. It is what it is. As long as they ain't fucking with the Rockets, it's all Gucci, man. Man, what? I wish we could pull that off. Man, who is that? Who was that earlier who said, was that you, Wise, that said, get motherfucking Giannis as a 4 on the Rockets? That would be ridiculous. That'd be it'll never happen, but it would be the most outrageous. Man. So what do y'all think about this shit? About, have y'all heard that motherfucking Kawhi Leonard is not happy in San Antonio right now? They said there is a disconnect between San Antonio and Kawhi's camp. And basically what they're saying is that something about his training schedule and how he's been having to work out, and basically I guess the Spurs trying to get him back on the court or something in a timely manner or whatever it may be. And so I guess there's some beef, you know what I'm saying? I think there's some things that aren't going too well. So I'm just saying I wouldn't be opposed to it, dog. Look, right now I don't give a fuck. We playing. Look, you got to play to win. If you ain't You ain't cheating, you ain't eating. And I ain't saying that's cheating, but look, we'll take Kawhi. I'd be more than happy. Look, you ain't even got to move, dog. Just drive. You just wake up early on game day to drive to the stadium. You ain't even got to motherfucking me leave that far. That's what I'm saying, man. You just hop on 10 early that day, man. Look, we'll get somebody to drive you back at night. You can stay at somebody's house, you know what I'm saying, on back-to-backs and shit like that. Oh, man. That shit would be, look, Kawhi finna bounce, man. Kawhi say, look, I ain't got time for this shit, man. Look, he ain't trying to hear that shit. He gonna karate chop Pop. Then what y'all gonna do? Because y'all know Pop was an ancient kung fu master and shit. That he know that what's that shit? Krav Maga and shit, and fucking what's his name? Kawhi out there karate chopping blocks. That'll be an epic fight, man. Y'all don't even want none of that shit. Y'all don't want none of that shit, babe. 1960s Jones in the mix already. Say Rockets should trade CP3 or someone else. No, dog, don't do that. Yeah, but not with what CP3 has brought to your program right now. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. Yeah, I know. Look, but Maury ain't ever opposed to shit. But I don't think you do that. You don't make that move because as good as Kawhi is, you Gucci with what you got. You Gucci with what you got. So, but I mean, shit, they'll get it figured out. This is Spurs we're talking about, man. Spurs are always gonna figure some shit. As much as I hate that motherfucking team, they gonna get it figured out, dog. Like, it ain't just Duncan. It wasn't just Robinson. It's like the Spurs as an organization. I give them their credit. They have continually maintained a fucking team and doing it the right way through the draft process and really making it happen, dog. Yeah, Kawhi's only gonna get better. So that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck is League of Pros? That shit sound like Room 26. What is this shit? Oh, he already hit. Okay, cool. Remove that shit too. I don't know. Let me see. G2X is an honorary mod, and okay, there you go. He got it. Okay, he owned it. Hold up, man. My fault. He owned it. Okay, my bad. Already, he up on it, man. Okay, I ain't mad at you. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. So there you go. That's what's up. I appreciate that, being on top of it. Thank you, sir. But all I'm saying, man, is this. It's just that I don't think that, I don't think Spurs are gonna willingly. They're gonna want a lot. And I wouldn't see them trying to do that. Even though they've been playing, because here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Let's talk about that before the motherfucker goes out and catch the game. But let's talk about that for a second, because he hasn't played much, and the Spurs have still been winning games. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like it's impossible, though. Like the Spurs may look. They may be able to make something shake. They may be able to get some assets for some things, But, I mean, let's be honest. The Spurs are not bad. Well, they still have been third in the they still third in the West without him. So if they did make a trade or a move and get some additional talent and some picks and some things like that, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say it. Hey, you're not happy? All right, cool. Well, you got a lot of value. We'll go ahead and ship you off to fucking whoever, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see what you about. So, yeah, he does. I'm saying he does. He does take it to a different level. I'm not knocking what he does. He's a damn good player. He's a very damn good player. But I'm just saying that the Spurs can honestly feel like, okay, well, look, we ain't going to deal with this turmoil and tumultuousness. And I'm not saying he's out there acting a fool. I'm not saying he's out there kicking fucking Pop in the leg and shit, you know what I'm saying? Judo chopping him and shit. I'm just saying that, if there's some discord, You get him while his value is still high. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's still been out, and you might be able to get some significant pieces. Not just saying, some significant pieces, some depth, some whatever it might be that will bolster you for the rest of the season or for the playoffs or whatever it might be, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for real. You could fucking the Spurs beat us again, dog. We gonna fight. I'm finna go fight the whole city of San Antonio with one hand tied behind my back. I'd be so damn mad. I try not to think about that shit. I don't even let Game 6. I don't even trip on that shit, man. Yeah, that's old news. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way Game 6 will happen. We got CP3. So if James be tripping, CP3 will take it over. Don't even worry about that. Would you trade Gordon, Capella, and Nene for Leonard? I tried it on the app, and it goes through word. No, because we're really getting rid of all of our fucking bigs. I think we're losing too much. Like I say, because you're getting points from Gordon. You're getting, I don't know if Gordon's quite averaging 20, but you're getting the high teens, if not 20 from Gordon. And then, like I say, what you're getting from Capella shit and rebounding and fucking and points occasionally. He don't ball out every night. He should average a double-double, though. I think he does, but he should get that every night. No excuses. Man, look, if the Texans office was like Daryl Moore, I wonder if there's is there a way that Daryl could do double duty? You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to figure out. Trade deadlines over which you really ain't got to worry about shit like that. Yeah, you want to be thinking about the future and then other things. Oh yeah, I get the raffle action. In the future and other things, but hey man, look, can we use you as a consultant off of here on Kirby Drive and just get your opinion on some of these guys. Daryl, hey Daryl, how's it going, man? You like donuts? Hey, can't have a donut, man. Got some coffee here. No, I'm tripping. Let's see. Okay, this is what we'll do. Matter of fact, let me make sure I got all this on the right thing. I'm gonna get a raffle going here in just a second, but we have to. Oh yeah, duh. That's the problem right there, bud. You gotta fix that, bud. I done fried it. I gotta close the bank, open it back up. I done fried the bank. When LeBron doesn't sign and trade at the end of the season. Oh man, that would be awful. That would be awful. But yeah, I would love if Morey could just maybe offer some advice. But we'll see what Brian Gain does. We'll see what Gain does. Can Gain gain our trust as a fan base? Doesn't matter anyway because he'll still get fucking paid. But like I say, I'm hoping he does well. Like I say, I have faith in Bill O'Brien. So by me saying that, I'm not going to be dismissive of Brian Gain, even though Brian Gain may be his yes man, and I'm kind of eerie about things like that. I feel like Bill should be making the right decisions for this team, and I expect him to do what he got to do. Because in the end game, in the end, shit, it's your name on the line. People gonna be like, "Oh, you made this pick," or you were a part of this decision. So it is what it is. All right. And then let me go ahead and get this raffle booted up. And I actually owe y'all some sauce. Let me go ahead and make sure y'all get that too. Giveaway. All right. Let's see. About 5. Like I say, everybody, since they all been recently reset, I ain't gonna charge y'all to get no flavor. Let's start it out like this. I think this should work. Do, 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 do. All right. All right, cool. All right, so there we go. So that's that. And excuse me while that shit's going on. So see, you're not a believer in love. Oh, that's no winner. That is no winner. You gotta at least love yourself, man. You gotta believe in that. You gotta believe in that much. I don't care about that, man. Fucking send me an email talking about the fucking podcast is done, damn it. Yeah, that is a Kush Den topic. Leaving in love. Man, shit. Make sure too, like I say, if y'all like I say, the Kush Den got on its own iTunes too. And so make sure y'all do that. And we're gonna have a late night Kush Den, probably after the game. Like I say, depending on that. You say, oh, you hate love. Oh, Kevin Love. I was about to say shit. Well, look, y'all still gave a free topic. Fuck it. That's fucking funny, man. That's hilarious. Kevin Love. Kevin Love is like a more consistent Ryan Anderson. I think that's what you're getting from Kevin Love, dog. What else? What I got going? I see Kevin Love say, I thought about this all the time, but I love would be the perfect for him. A lot. That's super fucking funny. I didn't even see you say that. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking funny. I didn't even see that. Wow. Yeah. Love used to be Love. He can. I mean, but the thing is Ryan can. But Love, I think with Isaiah Thomas, I haven't really paid attention to the Cavs and what he's been doing, but I have to. You think he can drop 50 plus tonight? Shit, he might go off. I'm telling you, I'm feeling like they finna get in the groove. The Rockets finna start annihilating people. They finna start annihilating people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Love he would be an asset, but I don't. Maybe you could trade. Look. Go holler at the Cavs, see what they can do. You know, Love might be unhappy. He might want more shots. Since IT is back, he taking up some shots, and shit. Fuck it, you gotta make sure Love gets what he needs, man. And we take him over there. Green gonna drop 25. All right, yeah, let's do that before we get up out of here. Like I said, we still got the raffle going, but before we get out of here, let's get some bold predictions. Y'all got to go out on a limb, and I don't want no basic prediction. I want some bold predictions for the game tonight. Yo, there you go. See, man, there you go. Right there you go, G2X. That's what I'm talking about, man. We on point, man. There we go. All right, let's go. Heat. No, sir. This is all Rocket action tonight, man. All right, you say, okay. We got Wise with the... You say Rockets, 124, Heat, 97. I see a CP3 jerk through 30. CP3, 30 points. That's G2X. All right. You say James get 30. All right. Let's see. We got a 125 to 96. And Heat with 96. Let's see, we got a 118.92. Okay. Like I say, we're going to talk about it. Look, if we don't talk about it on the next house, we'll at least be talking about it in the Kush Den tonight. I want to say so. G with 40. Stop, dog. Stop that shit, dog. I ain't even going to write that shit down, man. I like the number 34. Anything with the number 34 in Houston is always good, man. You say, Russell John Johnson, you say, okay. You say about 34. I mean, by 26, I'm still thinking about 34. You say, we got Noah say 37, 8, and 13. We talking about 13 assists or 13 rebounds? You say Rondo ends the slump? Okay. Let me see. Say DCB. I missed some good one. DCB say 50-point triple-dub. Chris Paul. Okay. Triple-dub for James. 23 and a double for Paul. All right. So let me see. Heat Inload Pro Fundo. I don't even know what that means. But I mean, how you figure that one? I'm not lying. I mean, I just want to know because, like I said, I'm not counting the Heat out. They've been playing pretty good as of late. They're not nowhere near the Rockets level, but they've been playing good as of late. You know what I'm saying? Already, White Persuasion won the sauce. Already. Say Harden with you say Harden with 29-10. Say Paul with 31-7. Okay. Let's say Capella 20. Anderson with 4 and 8 rebounds, Gore with 15 and a fat W. I'm with it, man. I'm with it, dog. I'm all the way with that one. You say Hassan Whiteside with 25 plus points. All right. Like I say, you might be new to this. I mean, you might be a Heat fan. Like I say, you know, this is H-Town Homer's channel. But, you know, if you want to come back and you're going to claim your Hassan Whiteside for 25 points and rub it in, you're more than welcome. But I don't think that shit going to shake. You know what I'm saying? You say the scores for Miami for Houston Rockets. 5. I'm not sure what you meant by that one. It's starting CP3 for just right now. All right. Well, with that being said, and this shit getting tooted and booted, I appreciate y'all fucking with the 3 points to ponder live. But like I say, you know, I do not show the live games for some of y'all who are new to this because I ain't trying to get the band hammered by YouTube. But make sure y'all stay tuned. I might do a post game in the sauce, but more than likely we definitely gonna have a cushed in. This game shouldn't be that long, so maybe about 9:30 Central Time. We'll probably have a Cushed In. So if you're not subscribed to the Cushed In channel, make sure you're a part of that because we're going to be live in that. Hit the description below to get the links to the podcast, the links to the Cushed In channel, links to the Soft Sports Facebook group, and all that other good stuff. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side, either in the den or in the sauce. So make sure you slide by StaySaucy.com. Check out some of that fresh, saucy merchandise. But with that being said, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. It's your boy, Ed Honcho. I'm out. Y'all stay saucy. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. And a special shout out to White Persuasion, a.k.a. Ryan McCullough, for the Patreon pledge. With that being said, I'm gone.